Do you ever stare at something so long that you get sick of it? Now the question is,
love you though, Keaton.
well, I was about to say, the question is, am I talking about my dad or the truck?
Yeah,
Uh,
I clarified that for you.
yeah, he's been spending more time looking at it than me, but he got the accessory brackets on. The front of the motor is pretty well set together. A few minutes ago, we set the radiator support and kind of radiator end mocked up, making sure the fan would work, and it does work, right?
Yeah, I think we've got enough room. We can actually use a big block shroud.
Oh,
Probably
cool.
have to trim 1.5 inches, I'm guessing, off of the ring that goes around the fan blade, because the engine is a little bit farther forward than a two-wheel drive truck is. So,
Okay.
but it should work. So, thankfully, I don't have to build one. So.
Yeah, we like the easy button. But the other night we had a friend of my dad's here, and he got the shocks off and did a whole bunch of cleanup work back here. Looks like we got a muffler hung too. I didn't even know that was there. Just go as fast as we can. Let's see what we can do. Well, he can do.
Yeah, I wish my turd in my pocket was a little bit more helpful, but you know.
My sock drawer's broken.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, well, I'll let him go to work. All right, so this morning I'm out in my 72. I got the trailer in tow behind me, and I am headed up to get the bed from Lone Peak Collision. This kind of an adventure in this truck. It's the first time I've hauled this trailer. It's an 18-foot that we just bought. We had a 16-foot I've hauled forever behind this, and it's just crazy how the weight difference is between the two trailers. I can totally feel it in this truck, but I'm excited to see how it'll tow the bed back. I haven't towed with it a whole lot. I've put airbags on it that go inside the coil springs on the rear and stuff, and I'm really excited to see what it does. But yeah, I headed up there to get that, and then I'll be heading back just in enough time to get work. It's first thing in the morning. Got to be back for get things rolling in the shop. So we'll see what we can do today. All right, here I am, getting a little gas before I head home. Home's just right on the other side of the railroad tracks there. Got the bed on it, got it all loaded up, came back. Super impressed with how it did, but that big old thing is a giant wind block back there. Didn't hardly move at all. We had it strapped down way well, but watching it in the rear view, I could see the chains in the back kind of flip because it's trying to take the front of it and kind of pick it up. But hey, it stayed there. It did good. I was really impressed with how good the truck did. So now it's all ready to get a little paint cleanup. Supposedly he's gonna cut and buff the whole thing. I think he's crazy. That's a lot of work, but he's trying to make it look the best he can. So, but yeah, for just an LS basic 5.3 LS swap, I was super impressed with this thing today. So yeah, on to this. This truck's getting used a lot as a truck today. Went and got the bed this morning, ran the tires over and got them mounted, and here it is, got back. Got the classic 3s mounted on. Oh man, they look so much better. It's just exactly what that truck needs. So they're all ready to go on. Same tires that those other wheels were on, just ordered these to swap them over, and excited. Can't wait to see what they look like when they're on. So we stopped for lunch. Progress has been made. Lots of progress, I will say. Speaker, cab corner speaker brackets are in on both sides. Do that again. I missed it.
There you go.
Thanks, Dusty.
Yeah,
Yep, we got our model there.
Yep.
My dad's brother, Dusty. They're looking really good. Sound deadening's in the bottom of the cab. Dusty's been back here, excuse me, working on the fuel tank. That's all in. Pretty well ready to go. Yeah, just got to get some fuel in it and plug those 2 holes over there on that driver's side.
Fired up.
Rear, yeah, rear calipers are on it. Yeah, we got Rich up there. He came to help us, and also my dad's buddy Kendall, who just barely left. But I don't know what's next.
That's a good question. I'm thinking that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got the lunch sleepies coming on.
Yeah.
Probably. We probably need to clean up under the dash. Get the wiring cleaned up a little bit. Get the bezel drilled for the radio. Get those holes
yeah.
drilled. Get that mounted in. Probably like the accelerator pedal, the park brake pedal, all that stuff back on the firewall. So start getting this interior. I'd like to see it to where only thing that's left on the interior is the carpet and the seat.
Okay.
By the end of the day, would be really nice. So
That would be nice.
I'll keep, and I've got to work on paint, so I got to get the doors polished so we can get the moldings on.
Okay.
And then when we get the moldings on, get the driver's door back on, and then I could get all the glass and stuff back in the doors. So.
Oh yeah, speaking of glass, we just barely before lunch got the rear window in.
Yep.
So see what else we can get done today.
Yeah, there's a lot to do still. So.
Well, there always is. And this week comes towards a wrap up. Second half of the day may not look like as much progress, but it still was huge progress. We got this bezel put in for the radio. Nice billet bezel that covers up the holes from the original radio and just finishes it off good. This duct's put in. We actually had to take and make one duct out of 2 because the aftermarket ducting is kind of terrible, and so this piece wasn't long enough, neither was this piece, but this piece was big enough to go on the vents. This one wasn't, and so we had to roll it all on and tape it up and make it work. Got the padding on the firewall. What else did we do? Oh, got the cab is now centered on the frame. Got the rear shocks in. Yeah, here's a better view at everything with the fuel tank that got wrapped up. So it's in, it's ready to go. Yeah, we got our bead blaster over there. Got a whole bunch more parts blasted. Rebuilt the driver's door hinges. You can see the bushings right there are new. The pin didn't have hardly any wear, but the bushings were just shot, so we replaced those. And we'll just kind of touch up the paint from hammering. We didn't replace the pins because they're in good shape, and then we don't have to worry about painting as much. Those bolts just have some primer on them right now. They'll get red paint on them when the door's all on and everything's adjusted, because we have to adjust it so much, and then we don't chip the paint up. We can just paint it and then it's clean. You don't have to worry about any chips being out of it because of a socket. Man, I'm trying to think what else we've done. It feels like we did more, But I just can't think of anything. Let's see. Let's walk over in the shop. Oh yeah, there's the old back window. Those are the pieces in the window I got painted over there. Got the driver's door. Oh, so we got this spot right here. The paint, it kind of, it was messed up. Wasn't like rust. Well, actually, it was rust. It was more like the rust got behind the paint, and so we just had to touch that up. What else is on this? I think that's it. Yeah, just plugging away. We'll see. We got a week from today, we're taking pictures. And we still have the bed we got to polish. I mean, all the panels got to be cut and polished. Finish putting the interior back together. What else do we have to do? Yeah, the interior polish. Get the motor started, make sure everything's good up there. And just all sorts of little odds and ends. And then we'll have more to do after pictures. So, wish us luck.